If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Well, we now know the name of the suspect who allegedly shot into Rihanna's home. She is identified as 35-year-old Ivana Lisette Ortiz from Florida. And we also know Rihanna was at home when the gunfire started.
West unit, shooting just occurred. 10 gunshots fired from the vehicle. The PR believes the shots came from across the street of the upper gate. The PR does not have visual. No further. Additional 1921.
There you heard the police call saying the gunfire came from a car across the street. And today you can see the bullet holes on the gate that have been taped over. Police say there were multiple shots fired into the home, and we're told Rihanna was here, but nobody was hurt. Several rounds hit the outside of the home, as well as a vehicle parked out front. Sources say the weapon allegedly used was an AR-style gun. At least 2 other homes on the block also had bullet holes. Now, in the audio, police are also heard saying the suspect's Tesla was followed by an LAPD helicopter into a mall parking garage in Sherman Oaks, where she was pulled over and arrested by patrol units. Now, Rihanna has 3 children with her partner, rapper A$AP Rocky. It's unclear if he and the children were home at the time of the shooting. Investigators are even trying to determine the motive and whether the suspect even knew that Rihanna lived here. Now, as you said, the suspect is not booked for attempted murder. Bail has been set at more than $10 million. Reporting live from Beverly Glen, I'm Carlos Granda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
New details tonight in the shocking shooting targeting the home of one of the biggest names in music, Rihanna.
10 gunshots fired from the vehicle at the gate. I believe the shots came from across the street.
35-year-old Ivana Lisette Ortiz was booked on suspicion of attempted murder. Her bail set at $10 million. The woman tagging Rihanna in this cryptic social media post 2 weeks ago. "Are you there? Because I was waiting for you to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around." Ortiz firing multiple rounds with an AR-15 style rifle from her car outside the mansion of the billionaire business mogul and her partner, rapper A$AP Rocky, on Sunday, as the couple and their young kids were inside, according to NBC Los Angeles. Incredibly, no one was hurt, but neighbors were left rattled.
Nobody should have to deal with being, in fear in your own home. That's terrible.
The motive for Sunday's shooting in Los Angeles, unclear. The case now goes to the DA, who is expected to file formal charges. Ortiz could make her first court appearance as early as Tuesday. Tom?
Cold-blooded demonstration. I'm talking about a cold-blooded demonstration. Like, who would think that somebody would shoot up Rihanna's house? Out of all the houses on the block, you know what I'm saying? You talking about you gonna shoot up Rihanna's house, right? So now, look, let me be 100 with y'all. When I first heard that Rihanna's house got shot up by a woman, the first thing that came to my mind, I ain't even gonna lie, it must be some type of love triangle thing jumping off, right? Because why would a woman, come shoot up somebody's house, right? So the first thing came to my mind, like, damn, is A$AP Rocky out there, you know what I'm saying, devil dipping, you know what I mean? He got a side piece thing, you know what I mean? And now she done got out of her lane, and because look, being 100 with y'all, it doesn't, for men, it doesn't pay for us to get a side piece. Some of y'all probably dealing with what I'm finna tell y'all right now. Look, you run around here, you got your main woman at the house who you married to, then you got this side piece, right? And the side piece, she tell you at the gate, listen, I know you got a woman. I ain't worried about nothing. I know how to keep my mouth closed. I ain't gonna, expose nothing and none of that. And men, we silly. We be thinking like, yeah. Because we just thinking about pleasure. Yeah, you know what? I can be hitting this on the side and I got my wife at the crib or my main one at the crib. I'm straight. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, y'all. You get that side piece and you get to, putting that love lotion on her real tough. You understand what I'm saying? You start knocking the bottom out that demonstration, and then the next thing you know, she calling you when she ain't supposed to call you. You see, she know you at home with your wife, but she said, no, I'm gonna call right now. All of a sudden, your pictures and her posting up and stuff like that. All of a sudden, she talking about some come outside. I'm outside the crib and all that. Nah, You see, because women go crazy with it. A woman don't care if she wreck your marriage. Some of y'all dealing with what I'm talking about right now. Your side piece does not care about your relationship. She does not care about your relationship with your children, with your wife. She don't care about none of that. If your side piece wants you and she want to disrupt your happy home, then that's what she's going to do. So when I first heard this, I entertained that thought. I said, damn. ASAP Rocky, now he done got caught up in this love triangle, and the woman come shoot his crib up because she want to expose everything, right? Not, shoot the crib up to expose everything, but she want to be with him by herself and kick out Rihanna. But since that's not happening, she done got upset and then came and shot the man's house up. But my thoughts was all wrong. Yeah. Hood educated ain't right all the time. Sometimes, very seldomly. Now, let me quit. But I was wrong. Because this is not at least as we know it right now. Let me say that right there. Because, news change by the hour, right? So as we know right now, that is not the case. This right here is a woman that appears to have some mental problems. Yeah, some mental problems. And she believes in her mind that, she got a beef with Rihanna. From the reports that I'm getting, Rihanna don't even know this woman. But just by the videos that she put out directly before she went and shot the house up, and mind you, Rihanna was in the home, the kids was in the home, and listen, they saying that she shot this woman's house up with an AR-15, an assault rifle. Now, anybody that know anything about assault rifles, them things go through engine blocks. So they gonna go through a crib like it's butter, you see? So she got an assault rifle from somewhere and then went and shot the woman's house up. But just look at the videos that she laid down before she went and did this, shooting up the crib. Check it out.
Everyone knows it. But the way that they want to, that girl, the way that Rihanna wants to kill me, she's the one who wants to kill me. The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that we're not going to show this right now. But this is my heart, Lord, and I am expecting and waiting in that beautiful time for you to show me what you're going to do and how you're going to deliver this promise. It's in my heart and it's in my vitality, and I'm very, very grateful to you for your abundant graces. Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up, okay? Shut the up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this. They can't do this. What about my hands? What about these fingers over here? What about these 3 fingers? What about it? What about it? No, you're not here. You're rebuked. And even if you're here, there are many in this realm. There are many in this realm, and you are rebuked, and Jesus is the king, and you're just kicking and screaming on your way out and perishing. It's embarrassing. Everyone knows. Throw a ray of, what is it? A ray of force at me to push me down. I don't want you, and you don't go there. And you know what? God's judgment is going to be overwhelming against you when he grabs you and throws you down. I've already seen it. You saw Rihanna. You saw her picture. She has a very big forehead and an ugly, ugly nose. That's God's judgment on her. I keep telling her to stop harassing me. To stop harassing me. And she keeps doing it. She keeps harassing me. And I already bought stock in Ulta, and I have staked in Ulta. So now those energies can't harass me when I go into Ulta anymore. When I go into Ulta, the devil tries to antagonize me or instigate against me by the pictures that are there. But you know what? I bought steak in there and I said, you know what, forget you. This is mine too. This is mine too. You're not going to be throwing bad energy at me when I'm coming to the store. So I went and I bought stock. And then when I went in there, I saw Rihanna. She looked so bad. That's the judgment of God. And I thank God for that. So just the way God did that judgment, the same energy, the same devil that is trying to be around me and make my area uncomfortable, God is going to...
And no, they're not fiery ants. Or maybe they are. They are fiery ants. They're from Satan, aren't they? So that's Satan. He just wants to kill something beautiful. Just like his Rihanna. They just want to kill something beautiful. But they can't. And no, they're not.
What y'all think? Y'all think she missing a few out of the 6-pack? You know what I'm saying? Y'all think she might be a little mentally deranged up there? Or do y'all think that this right here is a, you know, a well-to-do off person that is, you know, love struck and, you know, going through some things? Look, I'm gonna have to say this right here. I believe she crazy. I'm talking about crazy. Because not only was she, you know, getting at Rihanna like that, she even got another video talking about Cardi B. Talking about, Cardi B, you ain't got nothing on me. You don't look good. I look better than you and all that. Check it out.
Look at my legs. Look at my legs.
You can't fuck with me, Cardi B. You're supposedly busy right now. You're supposedly busy right now. But you know who has the cutest outfit tonight? You know who's the cutest tonight? I am. I'm the cutest tonight. You ain't doing nothing to me. You ain't messing with me. You ain't messing with me.
Cold-blooded demonstration. I mean, like, this is what we dealing with out here. Now, we can only imagine that if Rihanna had to been walking out her crib or driving out her crib with her kids, and you got this lunatic sitting out there, you know, unbeknownst to, you know, Rihanna, she don't know what's going on, and this woman come and run up on her with an AR-15, gun to cob. And everybody wondering why. You see what I'm saying? All because this woman right here got a mental defect going on. And you know, for a lot of people that be out here like that, I'm talking about gone mentally, like, is there anything that we could do? Is there anything that anybody could do to say, hey, listen, my sister going crazy over here. She talking about killing people. Y'all need to go sit her down or make sure she taking her medication. You see, is there anything that people can do when you have a person losing their mind like that and start accusing people of stuff that they ain't even did to them? Because there's a lot of people walking around the United States of America or throughout the world just like her that will run up on you and kill you for nothing. Run up on you, stab you for nothing, shoot you for nothing, hit you for nothing. You see? And you wondering like, damn, what the hell? I don't even know this person. You see? So it gotta be something for those type of people, man. I'm like, when you got somebody in your family or somebody that you know acting out like that, don't ignore that type of stuff. Because the same way that girl just did that to Rihanna's house, she could have did that to somebody that's close to her. Yeah. Somebody that would have invited her into the house. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, hey, how you doing? And just got to killing up the whole family because she got something going on wrong up here mentally. When you start seeing people going off like that, doing strange stuff, saying strange things out there, no, you got to be careful with them type of people. I'm talking about real careful. You got to be looking at them people like, hey man, hold on. I don't know if I can let you in the crib. I don't know if if I can even have you around my kids. I don't know none of that. You see what I'm saying? Those type of people that get to talking like that and doing that type of stuff, you got to be like, hey, look, I love you, but I got to love you from afar. You can't come up in here. You ain't welcome in the crib. No, hell no. And if I am going to be around you, I need to search you, pat you down, and all that old type of shit to make sure you ain't going to kill me and my kids. Look, that's just how it got to be. You see what I'm saying? When you dealing with those type of people, my suggestion will be not to deal with their ass. Man, call who is their doctor? Because this person right here is undiagnosed. This person right here is not acting right. Call their doctor and find out, hey man, what's going on with my cousin, man? What's going on with my brother, my sister, my mama, my father, whoever it is. You see, you got to, because if you don't, people like that kill people, harm people. And you know what happens to them? Then all of a sudden, they get the treatment that they need. Oh, you know what? She was having a mental breakdown. So we ain't gonna give her life in the penitentiary because she crazy. We just gonna get her some medical attention. Medical attention? My people's dead over here. My people's done got shot, some and paralyzed. You talking about y'all wanna put her in a mental health unit? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to send her to a mental hospital after she done killed everybody? You see? Nah, hell no. Put her ass in a mental hospital now, so she can't kill nobody. She can't harm nobody. You see what I'm saying? Nah, hell no. So now this woman, what's her name? Ivana Ortiz, she's sitting in the jail right now with a $10 million bond. She's not paying that. She ain't got no $10 million. But they got her in there on a $10 million bond so that they can keep her ass in there so that she won't get out. You see? But now she done shot somebody's house up. And they done charged her with attempted murder for shooting up the house. But the cold-blooded part about this whole ordeal is this right here. From my understanding, this is not her first time, saying stuff about Rihanna and all that old type of stuff, accusing Rihanna of having diseases and all this old type of stuff. She's been on her social media going off on Rihanna. And being that she has been doing that, I would like to believe in my mind that somebody in her family, some friends, somebody would have had to say that and say, hey man, hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right. You see, look, we got to take her to the hospital. She got to go see a psychiatrist or psychologist or something because something ain't right. So my advice today, y'all, is this right here. Look, if you see somebody in your family, your cousin, your brother, whoever it is, if they going off like this and doing stuff like this, hey, go get them some help. Because the person that they might harm, it might not be an outsider. The person they might harm is you or somebody in your family. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.